The only one left was the little girl, Hind. She said, "Please, I'm little, I'm injured, I peed myself."
It's psychotic how Hind Rajab died. Like, up until today, we all thought that, oh, the 6-year-old just got caught in crossfire, and that's not what happened. A tank pulled up next to her car where she was sitting in the backseat with 3 of her cousins trying to flee the war zone, and they emptied machine gun fire into their hatchback Kia.
And here's the video that's come in of what they found. This video shows the black Kia that she was in destroyed, riddled with bullets. Hind was among 6 bodies found inside this car, along with her aunt, her uncle, and her 3 cousins. Also,
Hind's family was parked at a gas station, as in the car wasn't even moving, when a tank started to approach them, and then the oldest cousin got scared and called Red Crescent. That's like the Arabic equivalent of 911. They were hoping the ambulances would let the army know that they're just civilians and they're just trying to get to safety.
15-year-old Layan Hamadeh was also shot and killed while on the phone with the Red Crescent.
So Hind is the only survivor after a barrage of machine gun fire. Like, she's literally sitting next to dead bodies, and she picks up the phone to talk to Red Crescent because she's scared. And the dispatcher stays with her on the phone until she can get a hold of the army to let them know they're sending an ambulance to come get a 6-year-old. And you can guess what happens next.
Army also bombed the Palestine Red Crescent Society ambulance sent to rescue Hind. Both Red Crescent medics Youssef Zaino and Ahmed Al-Madhoun were found dead in the wreckage of the ambulance in Gaza's Tel Al-Hawa area. The Red Crescent said Israeli forces knew about the rescue mission, but still deliberately attacked the ambulance, which was found just meters away from Hind's car.
They shot a tank round at the ambulance. Like, the dispatcher quite literally picked up the phone, was like, "Listen, there's a 6-year-old that we're gonna come rescue." And then the officer like, "Sure, come send the ambulance." And when it got there, they blew it up.
we can show you the mangled ambulance that was dispatched to save her.
Politicians in Tel Aviv are arguing about Hind's death, and I shit you not, one of them said they killed a future terrorist.
At the weekend, that girl was found dead in the car, as were the paramedics. Does that constitute a war crime?
I heard about this tragic case. I don't know what exactly happened there, but we've seen how Hamas take over ambulances. We've seen how they embed themselves in the hospital.
So is it okay to strike an ambulance then if that's what happened?
Well, according to international law, when on that ambulance there are terrorists, or if they're on the way to perform an attack, again...
Well, they were on the way...
She looked the reporter dead in the eye and was like, well, what if the 2 ambulance people were actually terrorists on their way to carry out an attack in between picking up the 6-year-old? And then it's like, oh, and by the way, whoops on the 6-year-old.
But every time you criticize Israel, ask, why are we in this situation? This tragic war, this tragic reality that the people in Gaza are living under. Why are they living like this? Who is responsible for that?
The point couldn't hit this lady harder in the face, for real.